First of all, congratulations to all of our inductees here today, and welcome back, everybody, to this incredible pandemic. We're getting through it. We're not there yet, but we are getting there. The man that I would like to induct now, when I became commissioner so many years ago, and there's a lady who can vouch for me because she's sitting over here as former commissioner, chairman of the athletic commission, will tell you, Melvina Lane and I, when we had to choose a judge, a referee, it was a nerve-wracking thing because the judges, they hold the livelihood of the fighters in their hands. They make a mistake, it could cost the man or the woman their career. The referee, they make a mistake, that's something they can't do, holds the life of the fighter in their hands. And every time we chose referees and judges, we were nervous at ringside, wondering if they were going to do the right job. And when I started, I knew all about Don Ackerman. He was a guy who grew up in Canastota. He played basketball at a very high level, played baseball at an even higher level, and he played football at an even higher level. He was an All-American, several times All-American. But his passion was boxing. And as he grew up in Canastota, one of his dear friends, Ed Brophy, back in the mid-'80s, suggested they do an International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota, New York. They held a fundraiser, Banquet of Champions, in 1987. They made a lot of money. They eventually opened the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota, where he became its longtime president. He is still the president. But his passion, his love, was several years earlier, he took out his license as a judge. He wasn't used all that much until I got to the commission, and I knew how good he was. And when I started to put him to work, first with the Tracy Patterson fight, and then others, I realized Don Ackerman was one of the very best in the business. And over the years, he has sat there with that pencil in his hand in the scorecards at fights of Roy Jones Jr., Michael Benn, Junior Jones, Frank Tate, and so many others. He and his wife, Kathy, are not only grandparents, they are great-grandparents. They live about 7 miles away from Canastota. They're up in Oneida Castle, New York. He is still a top-level judge, not just in New York, but in this country. When Melvina Lakin and I chose Don Ackerman to score a fight, like every other commissioner after us chose Don Ackerman, and anybody who continues to choose Don Ackerman to score a fight, they know they can relax, because he is one of the very best in the business. Unfortunately, he had something come up. He could not make it, but he's been texting out, I really wish I was there. Don Ackerman, you are here with us. You'll hear all about it. You are now a member of the New York State Boxing Hall of Fame.